He wrote on his Substack that he was taken into police custody, searched and interviewed in relation to 3 posts he made on X in April, including one that read, quote, "If a trans-identified male is in a female-only space, he is committing a violent, abusive act. Make a scene, call the cops, and if all else fails, punch him in the balls." Tom, you have done that several times. No. He also said it was not a call to violence and that he had, quote, been arrested for jokes. I mean, you have a comedy writer, and that post, it all adds up to, yes, a man was just arrested for jokes in the UK. This is part of a trend. If you are just hearing about this incident because it is a fairly high-profile one, the Free Press, which we're going to talk about in a moment, actually had an editorial on this today. They said, "We've reported on the woman arrested for praying in silence. The 41-year-old mother with PTSD sentenced to 31 months in jail for a post about immigrants that she quickly deleted. The Scottish grandmother detained for standing outside an abortion clinic with a sign that read, quote, 'Coercion is a crime, here to talk only if you want.' The arrival in the UK of de facto blasphemy laws," and they say on and on. Seriously, Tom, please explain how. Well, I think this happened.
Well, the first thing I think to emphasize, and again, it kind of might seem blasé or wishy-washy, but it's a reminder of the wisdom of the founders and the Constitution and the First Amendment, because this could not happen in the United States. It's also, I think, a very powerful rejoinder, in my view, to President Trump's recent effort with the executive action to go towards, trying to restrict flag burning. Like, this is where it ends up. Okay, It never ends with just the stuff you don't like. It ends with a political establishment that cares more about the emotion of individuals who are offended than the importance of individual freedom and the right to speak. And so in the UK, the law basically is much more restrictive in terms of speech that constitutes offense to a particular party, or could be perceived as it could be perceived as a threat, even with jest, has the potential of being criminal. And so the police officers who arrested the comedian in this case, are essentially following the law. What the problem is, the law.